When Alexander the Great, a great king of ancient Greece, on his way to conquer India, he decided to meet a peculiar Greek philosopher named Diogenes. Having heard many stories about Diogenes, Alexander was very interested in meeting him. Hearing that he lived by a river, Alexander went there and found him. That days were winter morning. Cold winds blew relentlessly along the riverbank. Yet Diogenes, bare body, lay on the sandy beach to sunbathe. As a monarch, but in front of Diogenes, the king of Greece still appeared very humble. "Sir, I want to do something for you. Is there anything I can do for you?" In the face of dishonor, Diogenes remained calm and replied with a surprising answer that stunned everyone present. "Please step aside because you are blocking my sunlight. That's all. I need nothing more." Impressed by the exemplary demeanor of the strange man, Alexander continued, "If I were to be born again, I would ask God to make me Diogenes rather than Alexander the Great." Diogenes smiled and said, "You don't need to ask for that, because who's forbidding you now? You can become Diogenes if you wished. Where are you planning to go? For the past few months, I have seen armies moving incessantly. Where are you going and what are you doing?" Alexander said he was preparing to go to India to conquer the whole world. "Then what will you do after that?" Diogenes asked. "After that, I will rest," Alexander replied. Diogenes laughed and replied, "You are mad, for I am resting now, and I have never conquered the whole world. I find it unnecessary. If in the end all you want is to rest and relax, why not do it right now? Who told you that before resting, you must conquer the world? Listen to me. If you don't rest now, you will never rest again. Because after conquering this place, you can move on to another land. You will die in the midst of your journey." Alexander responded, "I will always remember that, even though I cannot do it now. But thank you for your advice." Then Alexander continued his path of conquest and died upon returning from India. In his final moments, he remembered Diogenes, and in his mind echoed the words of the philosopher. His whole life never at rest, while Diogenes had rested throughout his life. In the world consumed by the relentless pursuit of success, where the pressures of tomorrow weigh heavily upon our hearts, the words of Sister Christ resonate like a gentle whisper in the chaos. Do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be answered for itself. Let the day's old trouble be sufficient for the day. These profound words offer solace and wisdom, reminding us to embrace the present moment and release the burdens that cripple our spirits. In our quest for better tomorrow, we often become ensnared in the web of worries and uncertainties. Our minds become tangled in the never-ending cycle of what-ifs and what might be's. The weight of future presses down upon us, robbing us the joys and the beauty that exists in here and now. Yet Jesus, in His infinite wisdom, urges us to cast aside this heavy burden, to relinquish the grip of anxiety, and to immerse ourselves fully in the gifts of today. When we contemplate the vastness of our tomorrow, it is natural for apprehension to take hold. The future, with all its unknowns, can be a daunting prospect, but Jesus gently reminds us that the worries of tomorrow are not meant to occupy our minds today. Each day has its own share of trial and tribulations, its own set of joys and sorrows. By allowing ourselves to be consumed by the worries of tomorrow, we deny ourselves the opportunity to find solace and the growth in the challenges of today. Jesus, the embodiment of love and compassion, understood the delicate balance between ambition and contentment. He recognized that the pursuit of a better future should not come at the expense of our present happiness. By releasing our anxieties and embracing the present, we are able to nurture our souls, cultivate gratitude, and find peace amid the chaos. In the grand tapestry of life, every moment is a precious thread woven into the fabric of our existence. It is in the present that we have the power to shape our destinies, to savor the beauty of nature, to cherish the warmth of human connection, and to make the positive impact on the lives of others. When we become too fixated on the uncertainties of tomorrow, we miss the opportunity to fully appreciate the blessing of today. So, let us heed the gentle wisdom of Jesus and learn to let go of the anxieties that burden our hearts. Let us embrace the present with open arms, for it is the only moment we are guaranteed. As we release the weight of tomorrow, we discover the freedom to breathe, to dream, and to live authentically. With each sunrise, let us awaken to infinity possibilities that await us, and find solace in the knowledge that, indeed, the day's old travel is sufficient for itself. In the embrace of these sacred words, we find the strength to navigate the turbulent sea of life, knowing that our worry do not define us. Rather, it is our ability to find peace in the midst of uncertainty that truly sets us free. So, let us cast aside our anxieties, for tomorrow will unfold as it will, and today, this very moment, is where true beauty resides.